Yar! There be a project sighting off the port bow cabin! What? Did you think I was gonna keep that up for the whole video? You guys don't know me at all. Which, to be fair, was kind of the point of this video. I don't know. Anyways, that's not really what I wanted to talk about, but I do need to do a little bit self-introduction. All you need to know is that I am the omnipresent observer, if you will. I watch everything you do, and I do mean everything. Yes, Radley, I am aware that you have a doctor's appointment next week. You might want to remember that, because I'm not going to remind you. What does this mean to you, oh casual YouTube viewer who was carefully and not forcefully led to this channel? It means that I will be updating you on all the happenings and goings-on on our little adventure. Not a part of the adventure, I hear you say? Well, that's not a problem! You are now. Rule number 1 is if you know about the adventure, then you're a part of the adventure. No questions asked, and no sign-up needed. So don't worry, you're part of the crew now. So let's take a little plunge then. Welcome to class. Now we're going to do a little thing I'd like to call, sorry you missed that. There's not really much happened this week. It was the first week back to classes. There was a little bit of exposition happening. Mainly just that everyone was told what was expected of them and how to do that and all of that goodness. Nothing terribly exciting happened. Well, except for the brainstorming day. That was kind of cool. So, basically, the idea of the class is for everyone in it to write their own research paper. Yeah, that's right. Undergrads writing research papers. Sometimes cool things really do happen. Luckily, there is a jumping off point in that they're going to be using some really cool tech to make people's voices evoke certain emotions. What you're seeing right now is our first brainstorming session. We had some really awesome ideas come up. For instance, we, for some reason, started talking about how to use this to get people to join a cult. For a short time, we even discussed what type of cult we would make, and I'm pretty sure that we concluded that we were going to make a suicide cult. Apparently this class is a little bit morbid and definitely has control issues, which isn't really a problem, but I'm not going to be drinking from any open containers anytime soon. At least not until this whole cult thing kind of blows over. But the best idea goes to Wolf for drawing our attention to the uses it could have in hypnosis and lucid dreaming. As a fan of sleeping myself, I could really kind of get behind this idea. Or at least sleep on this idea. Yeah, that was supposed to be funny. I mean, think about it. With the right vocal tones, you could basically have the best dream of your life, or the worst dream of your life. Consider the possibilities with this. This might be useful for a mean-spirited prank, but giving a friend a nightmare, while cruel, could be potentially hilarious depending on, you know, what's involved in the dream. Or if used in hypnosis, you know, you could get a friend to do some really funny stuff. I'm seeing dresses and bad makeup and street corners, in particular. Of course, that is way oversimplifying the concept of lucid dreaming and hypnosis, but you could do some really cool things with this. I mean, think about it. If the reader has the right tone of voice, you might be able to convince the smoker to stop smoking. Or someone suffering from depression, you might be able to get them to feel better about themselves. So in the end, I think it was a really cool idea with some really cool applications. And to Wolf, I kind of owe you a soda, because, you know, it's your reward for having the best idea of the week. Alright kids, that's the end of this. I'll be around, recording, watching, observing, and most likely being a pest. This is hopefully going to become a weekly sort of update video, so come by next week and check out what's happened. Also, if you feel so inclined at any point during the week, leave a comment in the doobly-doo, or make a video response, and let me know what you think of the class, of the project, or even what I should do to make these videos more interesting. I'll see you Monday! Hypnosis and lucid dreaming, but you could still do a really lot of